Greetings and good day, YouTube. How are you doing today? I myself am doing pretty good as we sit here and wait for the Indoraptor to be dropped into this little pen to see exactly how the fights will work. Because we are not 100% sure. I know Velociraptors will not fight each other unless you make too many of them, so we would need to make like 7 Velociraptors in this pen in order for them to fight each other. And the only way a fight like that will work is if we go, alright, who dies first? Like, that is legitimately the only way we would get them to fight each other. Because you put two T-Rexes with each other, they're gonna fight, more than likely. We are also going to test to see if this is considered a small, medium, or large carnivore.
Asset has been transported.
It's a large carnivore. Because it's a large carnivore, I'm pretty sure it can kill a Velociraptor outright. But we're going to experiment. It can also, this thing can also fight a T-Rex and stuff like that. Oh. Who are you gonna fight? Yep. I want to make sure we don't lose Han over here. Even though they're relatively equalized.
Adjusting position.
R. No, R. E. Q. C, come on. I might have messed up. It might be at 1 health and it might be done. Fuck. I did it. I messed up and I waited too long. Alright, so let's take a little look at the score. $79.30. Okay, so it might just be a numbers game. 92-45. 92-45. Right? 92-45, 92-45, 92-45. 92-45, 92-45. So, let's make a vivid or rainforest pattern one, my bad. Let's try and make sure we go a little bit above, maybe, but not too above. It's only a difference of... Hold on. 92.45 with a 103 to 40, so that would be 5, and then that would be 11, so a difference of 6. So this thing has a total score of 6. Let's make this. And see what happens when we face it off against that dinosaur down there. Are you going after Velociraptor? No. Okay, so got it. Velociraptors are not combatants with large carnivores, it looks like. That's a shame. I hope it's not a numbers game, because the way that I'm doing, I want to see this Indoraptor potentially beat... Oh no, they are fighting. B should kick this thing's ass. Yeah, it did. B kicked that thing's ass. Okay, so there are certain dinosaurs that will fight each other. The Baranox will not fight with Velociraptors. It really is a numbers game, isn't it? that's... kind of sad if that's actually the case. Well, I kind of want to keep V and T now. So...
Adding to the list.
we're gonna knock those two out and throw them in with the other Velociraptors. I didn't even intend for V and T to actually be like I was gonna sell them, but you did good, V. You did real good. Yeah, I kind of want to see what your monster can kill too. Here's the thing, though. We need to test out. We need to make another. Oh crap. We need to make another. This is a slightly modified Baranox versus an unmodified Indoraptor, right? 92-45. It has a little bit of extra defense. This will answer the question. So it has a high. Basically, all it has going for it is a higher attack. If the Baranox wins against the Indoraptor, that will be so disappointing because that will show me that attack score is really all that matters. Hopefully, it doesn't. But we shall see. We shall see. That does go to show us that Velociraptors can fight against certain dinosaurs that are larger, that are technically larger than them. Whether or not they could actually compete against like a Tyrannosaurus Rex or an Indominus Rex or something like that, I don't actually know. Like, will they fight an Allosaurus, or will the Allosaurus kick their ass, or will they run from the Allosaurus? Obviously, if they can fight each other, they will. Is like, they're not joking about that. As soon as they land, they're at each other's throats. Is this Velociraptors? Yes.
Heading to pick up the asset.
Yes, it is. I wanted to double check to make sure. Alright, so we have two Velociraptors.
Asset requiring collection.
And we need to rename a lot of stuff, but this is fine. We can. You have in mind all the things that you want to do and what the name is for the Tyrannosaurus. Also, Santi, you said you wanted a
Assets in the
Indominus? Because we could make an Indominus to fight this Indominus. And yeah, the corpses do go away on their own. Well, that's an audio glitch, it sounds like. Successfully raised the maturity. Hilariously enough, we can just... Okay. Berserker, Angry Instincts, etc. Well, we might be here for a minute. Because, let's go to the Tyrannosaurus Rex. I don't think... Yeah, we can't name them right now until we release them. The visual glitch, or not visual glitch, visual genes, alpine pattern, which has a pan, like this is what the pattern looks like, basically, right? With yellowishes, redishes, and blacks, or the coastal patterns. Like these are the patterns you could choose from. It doesn't give you a preview of what they look like with that pattern, but like, do you care about cosmetic genes, resilience genes? Like, if you want to focus entirely on attack / defense or something like that, it would probably be better to go for like intuitive learning gives you 12 attack. That gives you the most out of anything. You could go with 14 defense for intensive repair, right? You could also go for increased bone density the hyper efficient blood, or immune response. Immune response, I don't think it does anything except lifespan and resilience. You could also go for rapid metabolism, which increases defense by 10. Again, these are things I don't know if they actually have any effect on what happens. Intuitive learning. Okay, that's the first one. Defense. You could go for skin toughness with 18 defense. Again, skin toughness probably does have a good effect. Aggressive instincts, I'm pretty sure you're going to want this one. But it does 14 attack, 14 defense. But mind you, for attack, we can also put down an aggressive instincts for attack. So this is the defense gene, right? This is the attack gene, defense gene, lifespan gene, attack gene. Intensive repair. Brain aging, which does 14, but it's mainly focused for lifespan. Strong muscle fibers gives you 12 attack, 10 defense. Increased bone density, and rapid metabolism. So, do you want to go with, like, skin toughness? Like, focus on defensive stuff like skin toughness, aggressive instincts, like go for a different gene for each one? Or do you just want to go in intense repair? Okay, intensive repair, we can do that. Attack, I would assume the first attack gene you want will be aggressive instincts. I'm gonna wait for a moment to make sure that that's correct. Okay, now we're on to the next attack. So do you want to double up on aggressive instincts? Or do you want to go for something like tooth hardness, reaction speed, another intuitive learning, another aggressive instincts, hyper efficient blood, strong muscle fibers, or increased bone density? Reaction? Okay, we can go for reaction. Next is another defensive one. Again, we could go for skin toughness. We could go for increased bone density. Or something like that. Or we could pop another aggressive instincts. Skin toughness? Gotcha. And lifespan, you probably don't really care about lifespan right now, so you probably want to focus on something else. But again, you can pick whatever you want. Cardio strength, reaction speed, brain aging, immune response, hyper efficient blood, strong muscle fibers, or rapid metabolism. Again, now I want you to keep in mind, I don't know if the cardio strength. Now, I want you to keep in mind, I don't know if cardio strength has an effect on the actual dinosaur other than aging, because it doesn't say attack or anything like that. So you could, instead of going for cardio strength for the 27 lifespan, again, I don't know what it does, go for the strong muscle fibers. Again, if your final answer is cardio, I'll go for cardio. Because strong muscle fibers give the attack and defense. They give 12 attack, 10 defense. Brain aging gives 14, reaction speed gives 15 attack, and brain aging gives 14 defense. So you could go for something across, like a little bit of a bonus across the board for attack and defense, or you could just focus on defense or attack on this one if you wanted to. Or again, you could go for the cardio. Strong? You want the strong muscle fibers? Yes or no? Okay. And then the final attack. Tooth hardness, 21 attack, reaction speed 15 and 15 attack and 20 lifespan, intuitive learning, 12 attack, 17 resilience. Aggressive instincts, 14 and 14. For defensive attack, hyper efficiency, 11 attack, 14 lifespan, 12 resilience. Strong muscle fibers is 12 attack, 10 defense, and 13 lifespan. And increased bone density is 11 and 11. Angry. Okay, so you want the aggressive instincts? So we doubled up on aggressive instincts then, correct? So we have cosmetic gene. No pattern yet. Okay. Intuitive learning, intensive repair, aggressive instincts, reaction speed, skin toughness, strong muscle fibers, aggressive instincts, for a total of 176 attack, 100 defense, 99 lifespan, which doesn't really matter, and 71 resilience, a rating of 507 stars. Cosmetic gene, coastal pattern, steppe pattern, tundra pattern, or alpine pattern. Tundra makes the dinosaur more white. Alpine, I don't exactly know what it does. Steppe, again, don't know what it does. And coastal, I think it makes it look more like blackish and white. Skin color don't kill. Let's, I guess, steppe pattern then. And this will be Berserk for $7,600,000. The Baranox we can actually release now. And the Indoraptor's close enough. We need another We need another Indoraptor, another Baranox. We also need to make a genetically modified Baranox as well. Monster is on the way. Very true, very true. Berserk, as you called him. Oh, so glad we can do this however we please, in all honesty. Well, let's release this one and get ready to knock it out and put it in the fight pen, see what happens. This is the slightly modified one. We need to make that other Baranox.
Confirmed.
We need to make a new Baranox as well, because that name was a pretty cool name, and I kind of want to actually keep that name for a Baranox. So, we're going to make this one a lot better. We can't make it too much better, unfortunately. Intuitive learning I like. How about aggressive? Strong fibers. Oh, no. Yeah, reaction speed. Maybe. So we're going for aggressive, strong, tooth hardness, quick speed, strong muscle fibers, aggressive instincts, more focus on attack than defense, intuitive learning, and let's see how Rainforest looks on this guy. Pretty okay. Rainforest seems to be more of like a skeletal type pattern, it looks like. Weirdly enough.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
The Indoraptor, we'll pop this one out. Come on.
Understood.
Let's get ready on that more official Baranox. Let's make sure this is the one that we want to have happen. Little learning, more rage. True. That pattern, I guess? Maybe? No. Tundra. Coastal. Let's go for coastal. I have no idea how this will look. Coastal resilience is in learning, aggressive, strong, quick reactions, hard teeth. 153, 54. Compared to your dinosaur, which is 176, 100. I think you would still smash the Baranox. We did Well, we could have these two, we could do a save and have these two fight each other and really see if it matters. Because we could, like, focus on goof hardness, like, we could make focus entirely on defense. We'll have to have those two fight. The T-Rex will probably win, but it looks like there are certain predetermined conclusions. Like, the T-Rex will probably always win against the Baranox, because we can only genetically modify them to a certain stage, unfortunately. Unfortunately. We'll see. This is an experiment to see if it's a numbers game. If it's a numbers game, this will be more for the fun of it than anything. Because if it's a numbers game, then it kind of defeats the purpose of having fights like this. Because we could genetically modify them any which way we want, but it won't matter. We'll see though. We'll see though. Could a Triceratops beat that Tyrannosaurus? 176, 100. Hell no. There's no way. Yeah, there's no way that happens. That's unfortunate. Well, it's not even just that. It's also the idea of like, we'll have to experiment. Well, let's release you. Let's rename you. Oh, ooh. Yeah, whatever. All right. You two haven't fought yet. When we get the notification that they're fighting, we'll move over. In the future, we'll actually watch them fight. Let us knock out that T-Rex and move it over to the Tyrannosaurus pen. This T-Rex should fight the other T-Rex, and this is the name Berserk. How do you spell the name Berserk? There we go. Alright, so this one should be one that wins a lot of fights and lives for quite some time, in all honesty. We'll have to do some experimentation, because I do want to do a hard save, and I do want to try and get Berserker. I forgot about that part, the ER. Hold on, let me I'm bad at typing apparently. All right, low health. Oh shit. Oh, wait a minute. No, shit. It is a fucking numbers game. 1945. That's so annoying. Maybe. Maybe? Maybe. The only downside is the Baranox doesn't have a lot of genetic modification we can do. We might have to limit them. We might have to do some experimentations and go, oh, okay, hold on, let me see. Let me do a quick little experiment here. Baranox has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 non-cosmetic changes they could make. Nope. Too many. A Baranox could potentially be able to go up against Stratusauruses, like the quote-unquote legal fights we'll do. I think we'll limit it to like the weight range, like a weight class, right? We'll have to figure out how we're gonna weight class dinosaurs. You know what I'm saying? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to come up with a method of weight classing dinosaurs, potentially based on the max, literally the minimal and the maximum attack rating or something like that we'll do. Because it seems how fights go, I think the Indoraptor has given up because comfort levels are not high enough. I think the Indoraptor has given up because comfort levels are not high enough. Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. That's really good to know. So we actually do have to have... Oh, that's annoying. Okay. We might have to make a bigger ring. We might have to make a bigger ring. I won't forget it. Is this T-Rex? No, that's Indominus Rex. That's Spinosaurus. This is T-Rex.
Heading to collect the asset.
Yeah, okay. That T-Rex is gonna die relatively fast. So... that task... Frank. We need to do a little bit of a redesign. So we need to make this a little bit larger than I anticipated, because if they're not satisfied, then like if their comfort level goes down, I mean we could have it ignore that. We could have them ignore comfort levels and not care about that, because this is like the dinosaur has given up because comfort levels are not high enough. And when comfort levels are not high enough and food levels get low enough, that's what ends up happening. Alright, I think we're going to change the options to make it where comfort levels are not altered at all. We're going to move the... I'm going to get rid of the Indoraptor in all honesty. Just sell these both really quickly. Just to get rid of them. Not have to worry about them. No. It's not coward. It's just how the AI is. Alright. Settings. No, sandbox settings. Sandbox settings. Keep this normal. Keep this disabled. So this will make it to where we can have comfort levels start to go up. Yeah. Yep, that's so weird. Populate, that's so weird. I'm fine with it though. I love how V became the alpha of this area.
Commencing asset transit.
Yeah, Berserker's gonna kick the Tyrannosaurus's ass. Yeah, two hits because of aggressive, I feel. Are you gonna get a hit off? So we definitely can't have the same species fight each other. Like these can fight each other, for sure. Nope. Nope. Okay. That's amazing. The only reason he has 7% lower health is because he's 30 now, and he's technically dying. And that is a dead T-Rex. Alright. We're basically gonna allow them to kill, like, when we make the Spinosaurus, it's gonna kill a Spinosaurus. Let's make the Baranoxes that we were planning on making. So the experimentations have been pretty successful so far. It's just been kind of unfortunate that we need to figure out what a good weight class is for some of these dinosaurs. I think we're gonna have to mark down exactly the number of genetic modifications we can potentially make on any of these dinosaurs. My handy dandy notebook is gonna be well written in today. For sure. So we have 13 carnivores to designate. You want to see Carnotaurus's fight? Well, we're gonna have to delay on that one, unfortunately. The reason we're gonna have to delay on that one is primarily because of the fact that I need to figure a couple things out. We need to figure out like the weight class, right? So first of all, hold on. Let's go hatch wrong way. The Baranox over here, which has coastal pattern 1, 2. It has coastal, intuitive, hardness, strong, reaction, and hardness. Aggressive. Let's do aggressive instead. Just a nice little base, different one across the board. And then let's make it. That's gonna be the named Baranox. Allosauruses. No, shit. New genome library. We are going to go and modify genome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the Allosaurus has 8. It has 8 that we can do there. So it's probably going to be in a higher weight class than the other dinosaurs. And I'm not counting the cosmetic gene. I'm not counting cosmetic, because I don't think cosmetic actually does anything other than literally just change how it looks. Baranox has 5. Yeah, has 5. I'm writing the name of the dinosaur down and how many gene modifications we can make for the dinosaur. Well, there's a lot of streamers out there, man. There's a lot that interact with their chat and all that. I basically have cut out my own section of the internet, and I'm doing things the way that I want to do things, you know what I mean? I do appreciate the compliment, though. I do appreciate the compliment. Both of you. Everybody who's complimenting me. That's another 6. That's 6. Okay, so you might actually be in the same weight class as the Baranox. Potentially. Am I really gonna have to also go down and see how many attack and defense and resilience genes they have? Possibly. This is gonna be interesting. It's weird to try and figure out what exactly I need to do for weight classes in quotation marks. But there's a reason. Ah, the Ceratosaurus has 4. There's a reason that fighters in real life have certain weight classes. I just did not realize I would have to do this for, carnivores. I'm sorry, what? You have a lot more than I remember. I mean, holy shit. How many is that? 7. You have 7. You almost have the same amount as an Allosaurus. You could fight a Baryonyx, potentially, if the Baryonyx will actually fight you. Then again, a Velociraptor probably has a bunch as well, but... Oh god, baby armed rock, paper, scissors. That's hilarious. I wonder if you can fight a bigger one, even though you only have 5. Dilophosaurus. So we need to have the total amount of, combat efficient genes, and, what specific genes they have. But that'll be later down the line. A Gigantosaurus, you probably have a couple. Yeah, you have another 7 right there. So you're in the same weight class as the Deinonychus. Question. Will a Deinonychus and a Gigantosaurus actually fight? Let's find out. We'll use this as the pre-phase to figure out what they do. I highly doubt they actually will. But we're gonna slap these two down and some food and water. Because instead of moving them over here, we'll just have them fighting here because we have it to where they won't break out. The number... Oh, we'll look at that. We'll get there soon. That's a little bit of a large amount of water. Whatever. Oh, shit. I forgot about those. Do you think we can? Get a long neck to fight a carnivore? I don't even know if that's possible in this game. We're gonna find out, though. Yeah, I know. You want to see the number of genome modifications, but we're going down the list. We're at Gigantosaurus right now. We're moving on to Indominus Rex, and we're almost there. Slowly but surely we'll get there. So, Indominus Rex. You have 8. You have 8. So you're technically in the same fight class as the Allosaurus, if this is the way that we're gonna do it. The problem is you have so many attack ones, though. You have 4 attack, 2 defense, 1 resilience, 1 lifespan. Indoraptor. 9. The Indoraptor has 9. Oh boy. For 5 attack, 2 defense. No, 1 defense, 2 resilience, 1 lifespan. See, here's what's funny. The fact that we're doing this way, without the skin, this is 3, 6, 9. I'm not including the cosmetic gene. I said that earlier. The main reason I'm not including the cosmetic gene is I don't think it really matters. I'm gonna have to weight class the herbivores as well. Son of a bitch. Ugh. Oh, really? The Metrocanthosaurus. As 5. So basically, the way that we could do it, if we wanted a Ceratosaurus to be able to properly fight an Indominus Rex, we could only give the Indominus Rex 4 genetic modifications. And even then, if the numbers are the same, we can predict who will win. Potentially. Potentially. We still need to do experiments to figure out if the genetic modifications actually affect the win-loss ratio. Because if we can have a dinosaur with a lower attack and defense defeat one with a higher one, I'll be happy. I'll be very happy. Spinosaurus, you probably have a bunch. Yeah. You have 8. And then we are onto the Tyrannosaurus Rex. You have 7. That's actually kind of low. Same as the Gigantosaurus, the same as the Deinonychus. Lower than the Spinosaurus, Indoraptor, Indominus Rex, Allosaurus, and the Velociraptor. Only has 5. Now the question I have is the Velociraptor and the Indominus Rex. No, the Indoraptor did fight each other. I did. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. So we could weight class by low weight, mid weight, and heavy weight. This, we need to make sure we have the proper name for this Deinonychus, not Deinonychus, Baranox, my apologies. Even though it's not really 100% true to its namesake, it is a pretty good name. This in Greek, Pankrakio, or Srakio, or Srasio, is all-powerful in Greek, from what I can gather, so that's pretty cool. Let's get you and throw you over to your proper pen.
No problem.
Then we're gonna release the Gigantosaurus and the Deinonychus to see if they will fight each other or the Gigantosaurus will just eat the other. I'm probably just gonna deactivate you so they can't eat to see what happens. Make sure we move that before we do anything else. A lot of Velociraptors there. Yeah, there's a lot of dinosaurs that are loud. See, here's my only thing. I don't know if Ceratosauruses will fight Velociraptors, and like, we need to figure out what dinosaurs will not fight each other. So it seems like the Velociraptors will not fight the Baranox. No matter what, they won't fight. We're also probably going to have to make sure we stick it to daytime permanently. So when the fights actually happen, we can see what the hell is going on. You go there, I believe. Yeah. We also need a new... I'm going to go a little bit greedy. I think I'm going to claim myself a Indoraptor and buff out an Indoraptor. First of all, release. Release. Let's find out if these two will fight each other. Because if they will, that will give me more insight of something. If they won't, that'll give me more insight on something. Specifically, Karim. Yeah, that's how you say that name, Karim. Like Skyrim, but with a K-A. At least that's how I'm gonna perceive it. Anyways, if these two fight each other, which again, I highly fucking doubt, because this is a small carnivore, and this is a large carnivore. Then again, we did have a velociraptor face up against that. So what will fight you? Again, this is base form. Maybe if we had a buffed up Deinonychus, it would actually fight him? Yeah, they're not gonna fight. They're not gonna fight. There's no way. At most, this will eat that, because this is gonna run away. The attacks are too different. Okay. Good to know. As soon as I saw panicking, I knew what was up. I guess I should just shut the fuck up. That was an engagement. That was an engagement of a fight right there. So that means the Deinonychus is actually in the quote-unquote same weight class as the Gigantosaurus. How is that possible? Also, greetings and good day, Beans Jeans. How are you today? Beans Genist? Because that is not something that happens unless it's a fight engagement. So that goes to show me. Alright, now what if we make a Velociraptor? Let's throw out a Velociraptor. I went the wrong way. We'll throw out one of the buffed ones. Doesn't matter. We're doing some experimentation right now for this. Let's throw out a Aranox and an Allosaurus. Carnotaurus and Ceratosaurus. So I might turn off social need for temporary purposes. Yeah, we're gonna turn off social need for temporary purposes. Sandbox settings, social need needs to be down to 0. Disabled. Alright, so this is, again, I'm doing experimentation purposes. We're trying to see who will fight who. Yeah, it seemed like it was too little, but that engagement, how the Gigantosaurus, like, fronted on top of the Deinonychus like that, like they engaged, like looked like they were gonna engage each other in combat, showed me that apparently these can fight each other. The Deinonychus's attack rating is only 42 compared to the attack rating of the Gigantosaurus, which is 105. But if we buffed up a Deinonychus, it could potentially kill a Gigantosaurus. Like, what's up with that? We're also doing some tests with the buffed up Velociraptor versus, well, all those other dinosaurs for experimentation purposes. Where are you? Yep, Berserker's over here being chill. Oh yeah, it can fight a Gigantosaurus, easy. It has an attack rating, it has an attack rating of 105, 32. Yours is like, 176, 100. You would smoke the Gigantosaurus, unless we buffed up the Gigantosaurus. Again, here's the thing. if we have to, we might have to try and keep the fight score the same to have proper fights. Then again, it doesn't really matter. If we're being honest, we're just doing it for entertainment purposes. That's all this is. It seems like the Baranox is in the low class because it only has 5, like the low weight range. Let's word it like this, right? Let's say for the class of the dinosaurs, we will have tier 1 fights, tier 2 fights, and tier 3 fights, right? T1, T2, and T3. Tier 1 fighters will have to deduce from herbivores, but I think tier 1 fighters will have like 5 and under, maybe. Tier 2 might actually be the 5 level though. Tier 3 fighters are the ones that have like 7, 8, 9. Those are big ones. Release. This is probably going to kill the Deinonychus right off the rip, but I want to see if these will front on the Giganosaurus. Because if this will front on the Giganosaurus and not get 8 whole, that goes to show me that the size doesn't matter. Well, keep those ideas in mind. Write them down if you have to. They're fighting the Deinonychus immediately. It is fucking up the Deinonychus. It's killed the Deinonychus without taking a single hit of damage. 42-13. 98-50. So it didn't have enough damage. Okay, so it seems like the attack rating. Huh. $32,105. So you would do 66 damage and take. Oh! You're fronting on each other. You're not panicking. No. What? Wait, what? So if we were doing the regular fight, since like not a death match, the Velociraptor just beat that Giganosaurus. Because the rules of the fight, the non-specified deathmatch fights are, if it's a multi-round thing where they engage each other, the dinosaur that panics is the one that loses that round. So round 1, Velociraptor versus Giganosaurus, Velociraptor won. That kind of throws me for a loop. I did not anticipate that happening. Are you gonna do it again? No? So we're learning a lot based on dinosaurs right now. So it seems... How do we get them to fight each other, though? I'm about to Google what dinosaurs can fight each other, in all honesty. We're gonna have some fights happen right off the rip, it looks like. Well, there's apparently a lot of making all dinosaur fight videos. I'll have to look it up and see exactly how it works. I'm gonna focus on this for the time being. No, when you gift a sub, it takes money out of your card automatically. It gives somebody a subscription for a month. If you subscribe to the channel yourself, you can decide to have it be a one-off thing, I think, or you can have it be a returning... Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. 105.32... Oh, never mind. Never mind. I forgot that was genetically modified like that. But yeah, if you gift subs, it's taking money out of your card. It's not like, hey, you gifted somebody a sub, you only have to pay money for a certain amount of time. It's you give someone a sub for a month. No, it will not charge you monthly. It'll just charge you the money for that sub for that month. So if you go to gift, like if I were to gift 10 subscriptions, it would only take $50 from me for that month, for example, right? If I myself were to subscribe to a channel, it would, and I like keep it recurring subscription, it will take out $5 per month until I stop subscribing. If you have Twitch Prime, you could use your sub token to subscribe for the month for free. I don't know exactly how that works, but I've heard it's not too complicated. So, for the most part, it seems like if the dinosaurs don't have the right ratio, they'll panic and flee from each other. So, like, because the Velociraptor didn't flee from the Gigantosaurus panicked. Yep. Mind you, gifting a sub is for somebody else. If you yourself wanted to sub to the channel, you can do that, but I think there's a way to make it to where it's not a non-recurring thing. Yeah, this thing should kill everybody. They don't have a kill animation. The Baranox doesn't have a kill animation for those dinosaurs. They just fell over dead. But yeah, it does not charge monthly if you gift subs. It just charges you for the first time, like for the amount of subs that you gift. All right. Some of that is frustrating. Some of the things that we've learned so far is a little aggravating for the fight. Oh wow, we already have another out. Damn, this game, I've been playing this game for almost 4 hours. That's kind of insane. Well, we'll let the Baranox heal up, and then we'll throw it in with the T-Rex. I'm pretty sure it will lose, because it has lower attack and lower defense, but we'll see. Maybe it'll hold its own. The Ceratosaurus is going to die to the Allosaurus, and this is just a base fight right there. Are you two going to fight? So the Velociraptor here should die, because it's only got 98 and 50 versus 153 and 50. Okay, so the Velociraptor lost. it just panicked and ran away. So it doesn't look like they'll actually fight each other, which is a little disappointing. I mean, we can deduce who will, like, win certain amounts of fights. Like, the Velociraptor lost round 1. We could have them stay in there for a while and figure out if they'll go from there. But yeah, it's... The only way you continuously take money out of the card is if you have it set up for continuous. Thank you for bringing Jazz Lorenko into the community, or into the kingdom, as a knight. Wait, let's try that again, shall we? Thank you for bringing Jazz Lorenko into the knighthood. I'm sure they appreciate it as much as I do. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty good there. I appreciate that, Santi. I'm gonna end the episode for YouTube here and probably start it right back up while we're still experimenting. I do not know how much longer I'll be going in this game, but I'll probably be going for another hour in this one at least. So for those of you that are watching on YouTube, I do thank you for stopping by, and I do hope you enjoyed your stay at the kingdom. Until next time, take care, and have a good one. Bye-bye.